Another nice landing. And welcome to the Philip Cockram channel, viewers. Please like, subscribe, share, and comment. It helps this channel to grow and it helps me to bring you these great videos that we all love. So we've got the Avios Spitfire out again. This is a 1.5 meter. Got a 4,000 milliamp 6S in here. I think my tail wheel's a little bit crooked, but it's all right. Beautiful takeoff. The rudder straight, right? It's just the tail wheel. It's not the greatest tail wheel. It's kind of my only complaint about this plane. Now I did have to replace it because the original one was all wobbly, but it's kind of like the little plastic mechanism that I didn't like because it just didn't really suit the plane, I thought, right? So, well, Gear didn't want to come up that time, so let's come around again. We'll see if we can't get a nice shot. You know why I'm obsessed with gear shots. Whoa, whoa. I don't know why I'm so obsessed with gear shots, but yeah, we are. So, sun's going down. Beautiful day today. Beautiful day for flying. So, I had these 4000s charged up. I was going to do the Thunderbird, but it wasn't in really a jet mood. In the warplane mood, even though I did just fly the little MiG there, the mini MiG. It's such a fun little plane, and I just got these new batteries there for it, right? So it kind of, you know, just lives in the car there. Unfortunately, it's melting in the back seat, right? But, pull her up. Nice. Yeah, it's another plane I was really happy with the setup with. I really took my time. I actually put, you know, a level on the plane, making sure it's when I'm doing my readings and stuff there, it's all even and stuff there. And yeah, so far so good. I've only had one mix up, and that's because I think the elevator got reversed on that setup, and when I did it the second time I didn't notice it, and I just didn't do my checks, and I put it in the air and went the opposite way. It wasn't good. But yeah, these have been good, and you know, I was kind of nervous because this is an expensive plane, a big plane. You know, if this thing hits you, it could definitely hurt, even though it's foam. And Spitfire is one of my favorites, so the thought of crashing it was, you know, we were talking about Spitfires in the live stream the other day. Now, who knows when this video comes out, right? So, but you know, I mean, Spitfires come up all the time, but we were just talking about them last night and how we kind of wish E-Flight would have come out with a super scale one to match the P-51 Mustang and what is it, a 109 Fokker that they came out with. And you know, I just heard, you know, kind of a rumor thing there that for some reason E-Flight has said they won't make another Spitfire, even though they have made them in the past, but they'd have to pay new license fees, and they don't want to, because for whatever reason, they're more money or whatever now, or whatever. because apparently, like, a lot of people have asked them just to bring back the one that they had, right? You know, I don't know how many years that one was on sale. Still lots of people that have one. Gina has one. I think it was a 1.1 meter. So, okay, not the super scale size, but it was a Spitfire that was in E-Flight's lineup, right? So you would think, oh, well, if it's a popular plane, what's no big deal, bring it back. They do that all the time. They update planes, you know. Look at how many times they've done it to the timber. You know, you change things around. So, yeah, and by the sounds of it, it's probably a non-smart plane, like it's just before the smart technology or whatever came out. So that's another selling feature for them, right? Again, they've brought back other planes, lots of other planes, right? That they've simply just put in the new electronics, maybe changed the scheme slightly, and, you know, called it a new plane, basically, right? A new release, if you will. And technically it is, but it's a plane that they've, you know, a model anyway, and the foam and all that stuff there, right? You know, is still the same one, right? Anyway, I digress. Just yakking away there. Just be flying the plane, enjoying it. Nice. The more astute may notice that underneath mine on the tail, I have a couple of roundels painted on there too. Just, I thought it looked a little bare. It's very sky blue kind of underneath this thing. But actually, you know, I've had no issues. The profile of this plane really doesn't kind of lend itself to losing orientation. Oh, watch out, geese's there. I'm flying away from the field. I had a whole bunch come through the other day when I was flying the timber, but I think it was on the card that had the corrupted footage there. I hate when that happens, you know, like, it's part of being a creator there, but, you know, I mean, you use the same camera and the same settings and the same everything every time, you know, or 99% of the time works, and then for all of a sudden it doesn't work, and you're like, well, what's going wrong? And you try to find the mistake, and you really can't, you know, and you just end up being something is corrupted. Sometimes just redoing it can make the difference, but sometimes when a file, so these files would play fine if you just clicked on them and play them on the computer and the player, and they play fine on the camera, right, and the playback and through the app. But I did notice a couple of, like, what you would call black flashes, but like almost like just you blinking your eyes. It was just like super fast, you know, and it was, the picture was back, right, which was just, you know, looked like a little glitch. But I did see that on a few of the files, right? So we better land this because we've been talking away here. So anyway, I just moved all the stuff from this good card over to the hard drive, and then know that this card works good, and formatted it, and yeah, we're all good. We got lots more footage that we can take. Oh, easy. It's a little hard. I lost too much airspeed there, and it was still at, you know, kind of eye height there, but it's an okay landing. We know this plane is tough, don't we, folks? It can handle it. Just not going to turn there, though. So we have to do the walk. But we will taxi it back because it's too heavy to carry. So I'm not too sure. I think these might have been on sale again, or are on sale again. If they are, for sure grab one. Mine here was almost half price from, hey, I think it straightened out that tail wheel. I'm not having to give it so much rudder. You can see the road though, it literally like it, you know, you gotta like drift the plane down it to keep it straight, right? Yeah, if you can pick one of these up for anything less than full price, for sure, highly recommended. Nice little sunset shot for you. That's our show for you today, folks. Love and peace from Canada, and we are YouTube.